Hello everyone, welcome back to my math channel. This is Mr. Mahmoud explaining Algebra 2 and this is chapter 1, lesson number 3, rate of change and slope of a line. Let's begin by this example. In 2016, 31,388 first-time college students applied to a state university. In 2014, 25,949 students applied. Find the rate of change in the number of first-time college students applying for admission from 2014 to 2016. The rate of change is the change in y over the change in x. Means change in admission over change in time. So the change in admission in 2016 it was 31,388 and in 2014 it was 25,949. So we write here 31,388 minus 25,949 over 2016 minus 2014. So now it will be 5,439 over 2, and when we divide it will be 2,719.5 students every year. So the rate of change is 2,718.5. This means that the number of students applying for admission increased by 2,719.5 students per year. Now another example. Find the rate of change for the data in the table. We have time in minutes and distance in feet. When it's 2 minutes, distance covered is 8 feet, 4 minutes, 16 feet, 8 minutes, 32 feet, 12 minutes, 48 feet, 14 minutes, 56 feet. So we can use the same rule. Rate of change equals change in y over change in x. Assuming time is the x and the distance is the y, and taking these two values, so it will be 16 minus 8 as y values over 4 minus 2. 16 minus 8 is 8, 4 minus 2 is 2, so this will be 4 feet per minute. So the answer should be C. Now it will not make any difference if you choose any other 2 points. For example, you choose these 2 points or you choose these 2 points. It's up to you. It will never make a difference. It will be the same answer, 4 feet per minute. Now, refer to the graph below, which shows data on the fastest growing restaurant chain in the United States during the time period of the graph. Find the rate of change of the number of stores from 2001 to 2006. So it's clear that this point in 2001 it was 7,000 stores, but since the stores are mentioned in thousands already, so we just write 7, but we know that it is 7,000. And in 2006, from the graph, from this point, 2006, 34,000 restaurants, but we just write 34 because it's mentioned here in thousands. So following the same rule, we are going to make change of y over change of x, knowing that time is x and number of restaurants will be y. So it's gonna be rate of change in y over change of x. Change in y means change in number of stores. Change in x will be change in time. So whenever we have time, we will consider it as x and we put it in denominator. Change in number of stores over change in time. So 34 minus 7 over 2006 minus 2001. So 34 minus 7 will give 27, and 2006 minus 2001 will give 5, and this will be 5.4. So between 2001 and 2006, the number of stores in the United States increased at an average rate of 5.4, of course in thousands, means 5,400 stores per year. Now it's your turn to solve this problem. Pause the video and try to solve, and you will find the solution will be, yes, C. And let me show you how. Refer to the graph, find the average rate of change of the percent of households with computers in the United States from 2000 to 2004. So in 2000 we have 61%, in 2004 we have 74%. So we are going to say change of y over change of x means 74% minus 61% over 2004 minus 2000. So this will be 13% over 4. And we all know that 13 over 4 will give you 3.25%. So since it's positive, it's not negative, means increase, this is increase. So increase of 3.25% per year. So now, the slope of a line. The slope of a line is the ratio of the change in y coordinate to the change in x coordinate. The same idea as rate of change. So the slope, let's say m, of a line passing through 2 points like x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by m, the slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 means the change of y, x2 over x1 means the change of x. Of course, where x1 not equal to xy to avoid getting 0 in denominator. Keep this rule in mind very well. Again, the slope m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This rule will help us a lot to find the slope of any straight line, knowing 2 points. So now find the slope of the line that passes through -1 and 4, 1 and -2. So let's name this one as x1, y1, because any point is x and y. This is the first point, so x1, y1. The second point, so x2, y2. And we will apply the rule m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is a formula. So now let's substitute -2 minus 4 over 1 minus -1. It will be -6 over 2 means -3. So the slope is -3. Now it's your turn to solve. Find the slope of the line that passes through 9 and -3 and 2 and 7. And you will find the answer will be, yes, it should be B. Let me show you how. The rule says m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals y2 is 7 minus y1 is -3, so minus -3. x2 is 2 minus x1 is 9. So now in the numerator, minus negative means plus, so 7 plus 3 is 10, and 2 minus 9 is -7, and 10 over -7 is like -10 over 7. That's why it's B. Another example. Find the slope of the line shown at the right. This line, it passes through 2 points. If you know these 2 points, you can find the slope. It's very easy. So the rule m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The 2 points, as you can see this point, look at the x, then look at the y, it's 1 and 1. This point, it's -1 and 0, it lies on the x-axis. So you have now 2 points, -1 and 0, 1 and 1. Apply the rule. So we have here 1 minus 0 over 1 minus -1. This will be 1 over 2 means half, so the slope is half. Now try to solve this problem. Pause the video and choose whether A, B, C or D, and it should be yes, A. Let me show you how. This point is 3 and 0. This point is, let's count, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 up to 2. So this is -6 and 2. Now we are going to use the rule m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It doesn't matter which one is the first. I can name this one as x1 y1, or I start with this one. It's up to you. So let's say this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2, and let's apply the rule y2 minus y1. So this will be 2 minus 0, x2 minus x1. This will be -6 minus 3. Now in the numerator is 2, in the denominator is -9, so it's gonna be -2 over 9. That's why the right choice is A. By this, my dear students, we come to the end of our lesson for today. I hope you understood how to find the rate of change and how to find the slope of a line. Till we meet again in a new lesson, goodbye.